Whenever you feel fearful or insecure, this feeling often manifests as the sense of tightness in your ribcage on the front, the sides, and the back of your body. Breathing might become difficult and shallow as well. In this yoga practice, we use targeted movement, intentional breathing, and deep relaxation to release tension on the front and the sides of your body, as well as your upper back, to allow you for deeper breathing and to make sure that you feel more spacious, confident, and free. I'm Olga Cable, yoga teacher and yoga therapist. Let's begin. We will begin this practice in a comfortable seated position of your choice. So take a moment now to get settled. Close your eyes. And bring your attention to your breath. As you begin to observe your breathing, notice how it feels right now. Does it feel easy for you to inhale and then to exhale, or does it feel difficult? Does it feel like there's any restriction in your breathing? Do you feel any restriction in your chest, your upper back, or your belly? Take a couple more breaths like that. Observe the quality of your breath and sensations in your body. Does your body expand willingly when you inhale, or is there some resistance? And what do you feel when you exhale? Now, as you continue to breathe, go ahead and place both hands on your chest. Keep them there, rest them comfortably. And then take 2 full deep breaths here. Do you feel the front of your ribcage moving under your hands? Do you feel it expand or not? And then go ahead and place your hands on the sides of your ribcage. And again, take 2 full deep breaths here. Do you feel your ribcage widening under your hands or not? And then, if possible, place one hand on your back and take a couple of breaths here. Notice if you feel any movement, any expansion in your middle back. If you can't reach there, just pay attention without touching your back. And then when you finish with your current breath cycle, go ahead and place both hands on your chest. Relax the chin down. Next time when you inhale, bring your arms out to the sides, widen the chest, and lift your chin up a bit. And as you exhale, place your hands on your chest and relax your chin down. Let's do this movement 2 more times. On the inhale, move your arms out wide, widen the chest and expand it as you inhale. On an exhale, place your hands on your chest again and tuck the chin in. Do this movement one more time on your own, please. And whenever you finish with that, go ahead and bend your elbows and move them out to the sides. With the next inhalation, reach up with your right hand and look up at it, lengthen through the right side of the body. And as you exhale, bend your elbow. With the next inhalation, reach up with your left hand and stretch through the left side, look up. And as you exhale, return to the starting position. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, reaching up with your right hand, lengthening through the right side from the hip upwards. And on the exhale, bring the elbow down. And same on the other side, lengthening through your left side. And down. Do this one more time on each side, please. And when you finish with that, bend your elbows and position them so that your forearms are parallel to the ground, palms up. Relax your shoulders. With the next inhalation, pull your elbows back as you widen the chest. And as you exhale, push forward with your hands, tuck the chin in and round your upper back. Imagine as if you're pushing against the resistance. On the inhale again, bend your elbows, pull them back, widen your chest. And as you exhale, contract your abdomen and push forward with both hands, round your upper back. Do this movement one more time on your own, please. Full deep breathing. And whenever you finish with your current repetition, go ahead and transition down onto your hands and knees. Align your wrists underneath your shoulder joints and your knees underneath the hip joints. With the next inhalation, lift the chest forward and up away from the navel. Stay here and exhale, hug your waist in toward your spine. Inhale here, widening the chest and lifting it further away from the navel. And then as you exhale, bring your elbows down and your tailbone down toward the heels. Relax your neck. On the inhale, coming up onto your hands and knees again, lifting the chest. As you exhale, turn to your right, pulling your right shoulder towards your right hip and look to your right. Stay here and inhale, stretching through the left side of your torso. Stay here and exhale, shortening the right side of your body. And with the inhalation, return back to the center. On the exhale, turn to your left, shortening the left side of your torso. Look to your left. Inhale here, stretching through the right side of your body. Exhale here, hug your waist in and shorten the left side of your body. And on the inhale, return back to the center, lift the chest. On the exhale, bring your elbows down and then your tailbone down toward the heels. With the next inhalation, coming up onto your hands and knees again, lift the chest forward and up. As you exhale, round your back, pull your belly button in and tuck the chin in. Stay here. On the inhale, expand your upper and middle back. Make it wider and longer. Stay here and exhale, hug your waist in toward the middle. With the next inhalation, lift the chest forward and up. And as you exhale, bring your elbows down and your tailbone down toward the heels. We'll go through the entire cycle one more time. So on the inhale, come on up onto your hands and knees, lift the chest forward and up. Stay here and exhale, hug your waist in. On the inhale, lift the chest away from the navel and widen it. And as you exhale, move down into the child's pose. Relax your neck. On the inhale, come on up onto your hands and knees. As you exhale, turn to your right, shorten the right side of your body. Inhale here, lengthening through the left side of your torso. Exhale here in the pose, keep looking to your right. On the inhale, return back to the center. And as you exhale, turn to your left, pull your left shoulder towards your left hip. Inhale here, lengthen through the right side of the body. Exhale here, hug the waist in. On the inhale, return back to the center. And as you exhale, bring your elbows down and your tailbone down toward the heels. With the inhalation, come on up onto your hands and knees. As you exhale, round your back, tuck the chin in. Stay here and inhale, widening your upper back, inflating it. Stay here and exhale. With the inhalation, lift the chest forward and up. And as you exhale, bring your elbows down and your tailbone down toward the heels. Relax your neck. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here. And as you breathe, observe the movement in your ribcage. Try to gently inflate your ribcage with your breath, but don't force anything. Keep your neck completely relaxed. You can prop it up with your hands if you need to. And then coming up onto your hands and knees and transition down onto your stomach. Bend your elbows and place your hands under your forehead. Keep your feet about mat width apart. Anchor down through your pelvis. With the next inhalation, lift your upper body and your arms, pulling your elbows back in the direction of your hips. And with the exhalation, move back down, resting your forehead over your hands. And again, inhale slowly as you lift your upper body up and pull your elbows back, widening your chest. And as you exhale, slowly move down. Do this movement one more time with your breath, please. Focus on expanding your chest when you lift. With the next inhalation, lift your upper body up again along with your head. Stay here, and as you exhale, straighten your arms back behind you and touch your hands to the floor next to you. Every time you inhale, widen the chest. And stay here as you exhale, anchoring through your lower body. Take 2 more breaths like that. Continue to expand the front of your body. Continue to widen your chest with your breath. And with the next exhalation, slowly move down. Transition up into your hands and knees. And then move down into the child's pose, bringing your tailbone down toward your heels, draping your chest over your thighs. Relax your neck. Extend your arms along the body with your palms facing up. So allow your shoulders to roll forward. For the next movement, we need your head to be on the floor. So if that's not possible for you, you can always put a blanket or a towel under your head to create a little bit more support. So rest your forehead on the floor or blanket. And with the next inhalation, slowly lift your butt up in the air as you roll from your forehead more toward the top of your head. But don't put much weight on your head at all. And with the exhalation, slowly move down. Tailbone down toward the heels. And do that again with the next inhalation. Slowly lift your tailbone up as you roll from your forehead over the top of your head. But keep most of the weight on your legs. Don't put the weight on your head. And then slowly move down. Do this movement one more time, please. Don't turn your head in this position. Just roll over it. And with the next repetition, you will stay in the pose. So with the next inhalation, go ahead and slowly lift your tailbone up as you roll from your forehead toward the top of the head. Stay in this position. Make sure that the weight stays primarily on your knees. Don't put the weight on your head. Continue to breathe here. With every inhalation, expand your upper and middle back. And as you exhale, hug your waist in and press down through your legs to make sure you have adequate support through the lower body. Take 2 more breaths like that. Continue to expand the area between the shoulder blades. If this doesn't work for you, you can always put your forearms on the ground and lift your head up a little off the floor. And with the next exhalation, slowly bring your tailbone down. Rest here for a moment. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. And then place your hands on your lower back, please. With the next inhalation, lift up on your knees, lead with the chest, and come on up to stand on your knees, sweeping your arms out and up. Reach up high. As you exhale, sweep your arms out and down and place them on your hips. With the next inhalation, reach up with your right hand, look up at your right hand. On the exhale, bring your hand back to your hip, returning to the center. On the inhale, reach up with your left hand, lengthen through the left side of the body and look up. As you exhale, bring your hand back to your hip. With the inhalation, sweep your arms out and up, reach up high. And with the exhalation, bend forward, placing your chest over your thighs and tailbone toward the heels, hands to your lower back. Again, on the inhale, lift up on your knees, lead with the chest, sweep your arms up. Stay up. On the exhale, bring your hands to your hips. With the inhalation, reach up with your right hand, lengthen through the right side of the body, look up. On the exhale, bring your hand back to your hip. With the inhalation, lift up with the left hand, lengthen through the left side. On the exhale, bring your hand back to your hip. With the inhalation, sweep your arms out and up, reach up high. And as you exhale, fold back down, hands to your lower back, relax your neck. Next time we'll stay in the pose, so with the inhalation, lead with the chest, sweep your arms out and up as you go up. With the exhalation, bring your hands out and down, place your hands on your hips. On the inhale, reach up with your right hand and look up at it. Stay here and exhale, hug your waist in and support yourself slightly with your left hand. On the inhale, lengthen through the right side of your torso, keep reaching up toward the ceiling. And exhale here, hug your waist in toward the middle. Take 2 more breaths like that. Continue to look up at your right hand if it feels comfortable for your neck. If not, you can always look forward or down. And with the next exhalation, bring your right hand down, place your hand on your hip. With the next inhalation, reach up with your left hand, lengthen through the left side of your body, look up. Stay here and exhale, hug your waist in. Continue to breathe like that, lengthening through the whole left side of your torso, expanding your ribcage on the left side. And with the next exhalation, bring your hand back down to your hips. On the inhale, sweep your arms out and up, reach up high. Keep both arms extended, and with the exhalation, bend forward with your arms extended in front of you. Come on up onto your hands and knees, lift the chest forward and up. Curl the toes under, and as you exhale, lift your knees off the ground, coming into the downward facing dog. Spread the fingers out wide. Keep your knees slightly bent and take a couple of nice deep breaths here, stretching from your palms into your tailbone. Keep your neck relaxed. And then whenever you feel ready, go ahead and step your right foot forward. So you come into the lunge position. Make sure that your ankle is aligned under your knee. And with the next inhalation, lift your upper body up. Make sure that your back heel stays raised. So once again, make sure that your front knee, your right knee, is directly over your right ankle. Hips are facing forward. Back heel is raised. With the inhalation, sweep your arms forward and up and stretch through the front of the body. And as you exhale, bend your elbows and pull them down through the sides, moving your shoulders away from the ears. And do it again. Inhale for at least 6 seconds, or maybe even 8 seconds if comfortable. Sweeping your arms forward and up, stretch through the front of the body. And as you exhale, bend the elbows and pull them down through the sides. Do that one more time, please. And then from here, go ahead and extend your arms back behind you. Keep your palms facing each other, widen your chest, widen your collarbones. Stay in this pose with the inhalation, widen your collarbones and keep lifting your chest away from the navel for 6 to 8 seconds. Then hold your air in for a couple of seconds, feel it, and then exhale slowly, hugging your waist in toward the middle. And take 2 more breaths like that. Inhale slowly, stretching through the front of the body and widening your chest at the same time. Try to inhale for 8 seconds if possible. Then hold your breath in for a second or two. And then exhale, hug your waist in. Do it one more time. See if you can inhale for 8 seconds. Hold the air in for 2. And then exhale here. With the inhalation, sweep your arms up, reach up high. And then exhale, bend forward, place your hands on the ground, and step your right foot back into the downward facing dog. Whenever you feel ready, step your left foot forward. And then lift your upper body up. Once again, make sure that your left ankle is positioned under your left knee. Hips are facing forward. Back heel is up. With the next inhalation, sweep your arms forward and up, reach up. And as you exhale, bend your elbows and pull them down through your sides. Continue to breathe like that. Sweep your arms forward and up as you breathe in deeply, 6 to 8 seconds. And then exhale, hug your waist in as you pull your elbows down through the sides. One more breath like that, stretching through the front of the body. And then extend your arms back behind you, palms facing each other. Inhale for 6 to 8 seconds as you widen your collarbones and lift the chest away from the navel. Stay here, hold your breath in for a moment. And then exhale, hug your waist in. Take 2 more breaths like that. Inhale for about 8 seconds as you make your chest longer and wider at the same time. Hold the air in for a couple of seconds here. And then exhale slowly, hugging your waist in. Take 1 more breath like that, please. When you finish with your current breathing cycle, press down with your left foot and then step your right foot forward. So you end up with your feet about hip distance apart, parallel to each other. With the inhalation, sweep your arms out and up, reach up high, lengthen. And as you exhale, bend your knees, place your chest over your thighs, and relax your neck. Drape your upper body over your thighs and hold on to your ankles or shins. With the next inhalation, extend your legs and flatten your back, pulling your chest away from the navel, long neck. And as you exhale, bend your knees and drape your upper body over your legs. Relax your neck. And again, on the inhale, extend your legs, keeping them only slightly bent, and flatten your back. And as you exhale, drape back down, bending your knees generously. Do this one more time on your own, please. Flattening your back and extending your legs as you inhale. And then stay here with your chest draped over your thighs. Relax your neck. And then very slowly try to lift your tailbone up. Extending your legs up a bit, but not fully. Keep a slight bend at your knees. Relax your neck down. Wrap your arms around your legs. Bring your attention to your upper and middle back. And then try to inhale for about 8 seconds as you expand your upper back. Then hold the air in for a second or two. And then slowly deflate. Relax your neck. And do it again. Slowly expand your upper back. Take about 8 seconds to do that. And then hold that expansion for about 2 seconds. And then deflate slowly. Do this one more time, please. And whenever you finish with your current breath cycle, go ahead and transition down to the ground and sit down on your heels. For the next pose, you might need a block or a thick book to support your hand. So from here, go ahead and bring your right hand down to the floor next to you. And you can elevate your hand with a block if you need to. And then extend your left leg out to the side. Try to align your upper body so that your right shoulder is stacked on top of your right wrist. And your right hip is stacked on the top of your right knee. Bring your left foot down to the ground, toes facing forward. With the next inhalation, sweep your left arm up over your head and look up, stretching through the left side of your body. And as you exhale, move your arm toward your hip and turn your head to look down to the ground. On the inhale again, sweep your left arm up over your head, stretching through the left side of the body, look up. And as you exhale, sweep your arm toward your hip and turn your head to look down. Do this one more time. Full deep breath, stretching through the left side of your torso, from the hip into the shoulder into the fingertips. And the next time we'll stay in the pose. So with the inhalation, sweep your left arm up over your head. Make sure that you roll your shoulder in, so your elbow crease is pointing down toward the ground. Stay here. You can look up if your neck allows, or you can look down. And now breathe in for about 8 seconds as you stretch through the whole left side of the body, from your foot into the shoulder into the fingertips. Hold the air in for a couple of seconds. And then exhale here, hugging your waist in toward the middle. Take 2 more breaths like that. Inhale for about 8 seconds as you lengthen through the left side of your body. And hold for a couple of seconds, lingering in that place. And then slowly exhale, hugging your waist in. Whenever you finish with your current cycle, come out of the pose, stand up on your knees. And then take it to the other side. Place your left hand down on the floor or the block. Stack your shoulders over your left wrist and extend your right leg out. Place your foot on the floor so that the toes of your right foot are pointing forward. And make sure that your left hip is stacked over your left knee. With the next inhalation, sweep your right arm over your head and look up. Stretch through the right side of the body. And on the exhale, sweep your arm toward your hip and turn your head to look down to the ground. Do this movement 2 more times on your own. Full deep breathing. Up to 8 seconds if it's comfortable. With the next inhalation, go ahead and sweep your arm up. Stay up there. Look up if it's okay for your neck, or look down otherwise. Every time you inhale, lengthen through the entire right side of your body, through the torso and your leg and your arm. Linger here for a couple of seconds as you hold your breath in, and then slowly exhale, hugging your waist in toward the middle. Take 2 more breaths like that. Inhale for about 8 seconds as you continue to stretch. Keep that stretch as you hold your breath in for a couple of seconds. And exhale here, hugging your waist in. 1 more breath like that. Whenever you finish with your current cycle, lift out of the pose and go ahead and sit down on the floor with your legs extended in front of you. Keep your knees slightly bent. Sit up tall. With the next inhalation, sweep your arms out to the sides and widen the chest. Lift the chin up a bit. And with the exhalation, slowly bend forward and drape your upper body over your legs, bringing your hands to your shins. And on the inhale again, lead with the chest as you sit up. Bring the arms out to the sides, widen your chest. And as you exhale, bend forwards. Do this movement 1 more time on your own, please. Full deep breathing. And then stay in a forward bend. You can bend your knees as generously as you like. Make sure that you're comfortable in this position. And thread your arms under your knees. Relax your neck. Take 3 full deep breaths here, expanding your upper and middle back with your breath. Keep your neck relaxed. And with the next inhalation, lead with the chest and slowly transition up. Sit in a cross-legged position or in any comfortable seated position of your choice. You can sit on a block, bolster, or chair. Whatever makes you comfortable and allows you to keep your spine upright. So take a moment to get yourself situated. Close your eyes and get settled. Once you get settled, go ahead and place your hands in front of your chest with your right hand on top of the left one and clasp your thumbs. Once you do that, spread all the other fingers out and relax your shoulders. You can keep your elbows slightly away from your ribcage, but make sure that your shoulders stay relaxed and your neck is long. Bring your attention to your breath. As you inhale slowly, expand your ribcage through the front, sides, and back. Take about 8 seconds to do that. And then linger here for a moment, feel that expansion. And then slowly exhale, deflating. Continue to breathe like that. Inhale for about 8 seconds as you expand your ribcage through the front, sides, and back. Lengthen your neck. Linger here for 2 seconds or so. And then slowly exhale and deflate. Take about 8 seconds to deflate as well. Continue to breathe like that. Focus on that sense of expansion all around your ribcage. This hand gesture is called Garuda mudra, after the mystical eagle. So as you continue to breathe here, you can imagine yourself rising up higher and higher with every breath. And imagine yourself eventually ending up at the top of the mountain. Once you reach the top of the mountain, free up your hands. Bring them out wide. Expand your chest. Turn your palms up toward the sun. And then slowly bring your arms down with your palms still turned outwards. Just rest them wherever it's comfortable. Continue to breathe deeply. Imagine yourself on the top of the world. Every time you inhale, imagine yourself becoming lighter and more spacious. And as you exhale, make any sound that represents victory, triumph to you. For example, go ahead and breathe in deeply. And then exhale slowly and chant out loud. And then again, inhale slowly, expanding your chest, expanding your whole ribcage. And on the exhale, make whichever sound represents victory to you, whatever it is. Take 4 more breaths like that. Repeating that sound of triumph every time you exhale. And as you continue to breathe deeply, you can let go of the sound. And now imagine, what does it feel like to triumph over obstacles and challenges in your life? What kind of feeling do you get in your body when this happens? Try to recreate that feeling in your body. Embody it and continue to breathe deeply. And take a couple more nice deep breaths here. Notice how you feel right now. Notice if your breathing feels any different from the beginning of the practice. And what your energy is like overall. With the next inhalation, sweep your arms out and up, reach up high. And as you exhale, bring your palms together in front of the chest. Relax your chin down. Take a couple more nice deep breaths here. And this completes our practice for today. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.